it's Katherine, Norland. You guys, just because somebody is in your life, maybe they're your family, maybe they're one of your friends, it doesn't mean they have your best interests in mind. Ew, yeah, I know. You know, if you're trying to do something to improve yourself or to improve your life or your health, some people aren't going to get it. As a matter of fact, they might get mad about it because they are comfortable with you being the way you used to be. Some people, they don't like that you're trying to improve. It's shocking when you find this out. They don't like that you're trying to do better. They really don't like when you're trying to eat better. I remember one lady I was friends with got extremely mad at me when I decided that I was going to start eating healthier, when I decided to go vegan and deciding to eat more fruits and vegetables. And she started accusing me of being selfish and being vain and caring too much about my looks because I decided I wasn't going to eat junk food and Krispy Kreme all day and I was going to be concerned about my health. And honestly, I think she was just mad because I wasn't going to sit around and eat Chunky Monkey Haagen-Dazs ice cream with her anymore, or maybe it was Ben & Jerry's. I don't know. Or sit and eat those big family-sized bags of peanut M&Ms while we were watching movies on the couch. I wasn't going to go eat that buttery steak with her anymore. My point is, when you start doing better, what it does sometimes is it points out to other people ways that maybe they feel like they don't measure up or that they should be doing better. So what are you going to do? Well, are you going to listen to them? Or are you going and stop improving yourself because of the pressure? Stop doing better. Stop reading your books. Stop your self-help courses. Don't hire a coach. Don't hire a mentor just because somebody who doesn't want to grow, who doesn't want to improve their life, who doesn't want to invest in themselves is giving you a hard time because you want to do it. Woo! Woo! You know what? Guys, I'm a little fired up about this today because one of the gals that I coach, for those of you who don't know, I'm an encouragement coach. It's kind of like a life coach and a cheerleader mixed in one with some like biblical ninja stuff thrown in. Anyway, here's the thing. People in sports have coaches. People in business have coaches. People who want to improve their health have coaches or dietitians. People have trainers. It's not uncommon in a lot of areas in life. Someone was just telling me, oh yeah, business people have consultants. So one basketball player had 6 different coaches. I'm trying to remember who that was, if that was Michael Jordan or who. I'm trying to remember. So the point is, if you want to learn and you want to grow and you want to learn from somebody else who's been through it, you hire a coach, a mentor, whatever. So girls, friends, people, all I'm saying is, like, my goodness, people will say, I can't believe you're hiring money to have a friend. Listen, coaches are not your friend. Coaches may hurt your feelings. Friends will let you get away with so much. A coach won't, right? As a matter of fact, your coach can see miles beyond what you can see. They can see your strengths. They can see things your friends can't see. And I'm talking about friends who have known you your whole life. They can pull things out of you that people who've known you for years have no idea. You know, they can pull you out of situations when you're a wreck. You know, and they know the messed up stuff you did. They know all the bad stuff about you. I'm not talking about your coach. I'm talking about your friends. Your friends know all the stuffs from when you were way high, little bitty people. So they aren't going to see the greatness in you as much. Some friends are exceptional and some friends will, But a lot of people who saw you through your toughest times cannot even envision you having the good times. They just don't. They're like, no, not little so-and-so. No, you've always had trouble with that. You'd never be good at that. So there's a lot of people we have in our life that either don't have our best interest in mind or just can't see it, right? So what they think and what they believe and the words that come out of their mouths. But there is a scripture that talks about out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, right? Okay, so we can tell what you believe in and what you think because that's what comes out of your mouth. Those are the things you're talking about. So the people think, if the people think you shouldn't do any self-improvement, you should just stay the way you are and don't go any further, and why do you want to have goals? You're fine where you're at. Yes, you are fine where you're at, but if you're not happy and you want to be, and you want to get a breakthrough, and you want to get to the next level, right? And you've got people in your life that are going to want to drag you down, or that they want to keep you where you used to be because your growing is starting to show that they're kind of behind. Do you know what I mean? You moving ahead makes them seem further away. You keep going up shows that they're a little further down, maybe not climbing up the ladder as much. You have to get comfortable though with doing what you want to do and becoming who you want to be, even if those around you don't like it and they don't want you to change or be better or improve. I know it's hard, but you've got this. You've got to keep going, because there comes a time in your life where you really have to guard yourself. You have to guard yourself against the people that you used to take advice from, right? That's crazy, right? You used to take advice from these people and now you have to guard yourself from them. And realize they don't always have your best interests in mind. They're not always going to understand why you're trying to succeed. Why don't you take a break? Why don't you just rest? Why are you trying so hard? You know, you may have a goal and maybe you're really trying to reach that goal. And they're the ones that are trying to get you to stop, relax, take a break. You've done enough. Do you ever hear that? And you know you haven't, right? You know you haven't because you haven't gotten to your goal yet, right? And you're not going to quit until you do. But the people that are uncomfortable with your growth, with the movement, with the trajectory of where you're going and what you want in your life, they're going to try to just get you you know what? Just eat a couple bites of this cake. It's no big deal. You may have sworn off sugar and you got a friend saying, come on, it's so-and-so's birthday. You can just have a taste, and little by little, they're trying to erode what you're trying to do. They're trying to drag you down into the space of being like the old saying goes, misery loves company. And we know, listen guys, we know it's not about the bite of cake. It's not that you can never have a bite of cake again. That's not the point here. You see, what they do is subtle, and they make it seem like it's just this little tiny compromise. You know, food is just an easy example, right? You've sworn off sugar. A couple bites of cake. But it's them eroding what you have specifically said you made a commitment to. Do you understand? The people that you're sworn off drinking. It's so-and-so's getting married. You have to have a toast of the champagne. It's just one sip of champagne for this. They're getting married. Don't you want to bless their marriage? You know what? You not having a sip of champagne isn't going to make or break someone's marriage. You could very well hold up a glass of water These are the same people that when you want to work on your goals are trying to get you to go to the movies or go watch a show where it's just, we said we were going to hang out and whatever it is. It's not about the thing, right? It's not about the thing they're trying to stop you from doing or the thing they're trying to get. It's just one puff. It's just, you don't have to get high. It's this new brand or strain or I don't even know what the things are called. Plant. It's just just a taste. You don't have to get high. Whatever it is, they're trying to erode your commitment, and you have to watch out for them. You have to watch out for the people who want you to be miserable with them. They are very comfortable if you are miserable with them. I'm sorry. I know this is getting crazy, but you've got to decide. There comes a point in your life where you have to decide what is best for your life and who are the people that you should start taking advice from. Do you want to take advice from the people who are more successful than you? I mean, I do. Do you want to take advice from the people who are pushing you to do better, to make better choices, to reach your goals? Or do you want to continue to take advice from the people around you who've got issues, who've got problems, who are broken down, who don't see the value in you improving or going for your goals or getting help or reading books or hiring coaches and mentors? I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to stay stuck where you're at? Because that's easy to do. It is. Things in motion tend to stay in motion, right? Is this the law of physics we learned? Things at rest tend to stay at rest. You get a coach, they're going to get you in motion, right? You get a mentor, they are going to get you in motion. So it's up to you. Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? Do you want to be comfortable? Do you want to just live your life so that you and your friends all feel comfortable? So that everybody can feel comfortable around you, so you can keep your old friends that you've had all your life? Or do you want to grow? I had a mentor of mine who told me, you know what? Take a look around you. Take a look at the people in your life right now. 1 year from now, probably half of them won't be there. And it's been a year. And I would say that was pretty accurate. Some people get very uncomfortable with your growth. So, I noticed this a lot when I worked in a factory. On an assembly line, people just wanted the status quo. Day in, day out. You know when you start, you know when you punch in, you know the motions coming down the line, going towards you. Dreams? They don't want somebody with dreams. They don't want somebody with liveliness. You start to become alive and you start to have a little pep in your step. You start to feel amazing because you're going for your dreams and your goals, because you're finally heading in the direction you want to go, and you're happy. You don't feel stuck anymore. You're not stagnant. You're in motion. You've broken through that next layer, which is starting, right? The hardest layer to break, just starting. People around you are going to get very upset because you're alive. And your aliveness makes their deadness more apparent. The more alive you are, the more that they can see that they're just dead inside. So it comes down to this. Who do you want to take advice from? Somebody filled with joy? Who's going for their dreams and showing you how to do the same? The best advice I ever got in my life was never to take advice from someone you wouldn't trade places with. Whew. When I was trying to lose that last 10 or 15 pounds, I had people who were well over 300 pounds trying to give me advice on how to lose the last 10 pounds. Well, maybe they do have some good advice. Maybe some advice that's decent. But the thing is, if they don't put it into practice, how do I even know it works? You know what I mean? So I want you to take a look around you. Take a look at the people. Take a look at how they're living. Take a look at how they feel. How do they show up? Tell me, is that the kind of person you want to be? Is that the kind of person you want to take advice from? Do you want to go to the next level, or do you want to go where they're going? Or do you want to go to the next level and the next level and the next level? Right? The people in your life that are successful in any field, the people that have been successful in any field will know it has more to do with this. Yeah, this mental space right here. That's what you're fighting. It has to do with this gray matter between your two ears. So someone who is successful in any realm will know how to break through and will know how to get you to that next level, because everything is a mental game. So guys, you don't have to find someone who's totally successful in the area you want to do. You just find somebody who's successful in some area and get advice from them. You can get unstuck. You can get to the place where you need to go. You can figure out how to get to the next level. And if you can't on your own, get a coach, get a mentor. Do what you need to do, but get advice from the right people. Do not get advice, if you're depressed, from people who are also depressed, right? Unless you want to stay there. Don't take advice from people in a place where you don't want to be. Does that make sense? I hope this is helpful. I want you guys to be careful. Be very careful who you take advice from. And wow, this is your life. This is your life. And we only get one go around. So don't take advice from someone you wouldn't trade places with. Live true, love hard, shine bright, gotta go.